What's good, Hoopers? Welcome into NBA Now by Chat Sports. I am Chase Sr. Coming your way, a mailbag here on the show where I take your questions about anything pertaining to the NBA. It can be wild, it can be wacky, it can be conjecture, it can be anything. It's part of the beauty of what we do here at Chat Sports. Faisal, hopefully I said that right. NBA, for point guard market, if someone like Lowry or Conley or Dinwiddie or even Dennis Schroder wants big money, they're only New York Knicks who has salary cap. Is that right? Or is that any team that can afford it? Okay, I'm going to try to simplify that as much as possible. For the point guard market, Dinwiddie expected to be a free agent, opt out of his deal with the Nets. Dennis Schroder going to be a free agent as well. I think Dinwiddie and Schroder are going to make a lot of money. I think Dinwiddie is the better player. I think he lends himself more so to being a championship-like player. The New York Knicks, if you're asking me about point guards, they're going to be in play for one because that's the biggest need on the Knicks roster this offseason is, in fact, point guard. I think they should bring in a guy like Kyle Lowry. If Chris Paul somehow opts out of his contract, they could be players for CP3, Dennis Schroder, Mike Conley, guys like that. But no doubt the Knicks are going to be active when it comes to looking for point guards. Dame Euro. Should the Knicks try to sign Chris Paul? Hashtag NBA. If Chris Paul opts out of his contract, no doubt. And I think it's going to be a smart play, and I actually think it's somewhat inevitable that Chris Paul does opt out of his deal to re-sign with Phoenix at another high number. But if I'm Phoenix, I'm thinking about a couple things, right? It's like, yeah, Chris Paul has somewhat shown his age. We have some young players on the team. So if Chris Paul wants like a 5-year deal or $40 million per, I don't know if we want to pay him. I do think that if the Suns don't figure to pay Chris Paul $40 million over 5 years, he could go elsewhere in free agency, and he would have an immediate impact on the New York Knicks. I would love that fit because I really think the only piece that they're missing is point guard. The race to 100 subscribers is on as we speak. Hey, we launched a Knicks channel. We launched a Sixers channel. Let's see who can get to 100 subscribers first. Chatsports.com/KnicksTV will take you to our brand new Knicks channel. Video already up. Chatsports.com/76erstv. A video already up. Subscribe right now. Help build those channels because more subscribers equals more coverage for your squads. Olympics, not far off in the distance. USA is struggling. They've already lost a couple of exhibition games so far. Who will win gold in the Olympics? I know we have an international audience here at Chat Sports. Shout out your country if you think they're going to compete and win gold during the Olympics. Get those predictions in the comment section. Last question in this mailbag coming from Justin Archer. Who will be the biggest bust in 2021? The biggest bust. I think, so Scotty Barnes out of Florida State has just been soaring up draft boards. Some people have him as a top 5 pick. I like Scotty Barnes. Think he's a good prospect. Think the athletic skill set is polarizing. He can guard multiple positions. He can run the floor really well. He's an insane athlete. But any draft prospect who can't shoot at all from the wing spot, which is what he'd probably expected to play, really concerns me. So if he's a top 5 guy, Scotty Barnes could be a bust in the 2021 NBA draft. So that is my answer to that question, the last one on this mailbag.